on Saturday at Post University. Chestnut Hill advanced to today's semifinal with a 3-goal. Abby Collins along with Virginia Perry. The refs out here with both starting 11. Of course, Taylor Frazier for the Cougars. Running back the same lineup that started the Bridgeport game. And for Chestnut Hill.
Chestnut Hill is in the black, Caldwell's in the white.
In net.
Let's go.
That's Johnston. Excuse me. It's Esposito in net. Haley, of course, so I mentioned. Class number 1. The redshirt sophomore.
I did.
Fielder and defender from Holland, Pennsylvania.
I did.
Along with Johnston, Sullivan, Ritter, DeGeorge, McCallion, Virginia Perry.
I already had 2.
Stellar, Abby Collins, who's a freshman from Levittown, PA, has had an impressive season. Rebecca Dalton, the senior, I feel like we've called her name plenty of times over the last few years. And, of course, Annette Haley Esposito, who's split the goalkeeping duties with Ellie Stratz so far this season. That was a tight battle. Look for the same today. If we look back at that game, it was a Saturday game, 11 a.m. on September 27th. As I mentioned, the lone goal coming from Ro Cardenas was her first of the season at that point. Now she's at 11 on the season.
Sorry, guys.
Just really broken out for the Cougars. Always in on every play. Cardenas just showing a ton of effort in that game. She had 7 shots, 4 shots on goal, and was for these Griffins. Scored the lone goal for the Cougars. As we'll take a little break for the national anthem, and we'll be right back here on the CA Network.
Sorry, guys, if this messes up. It's just not me. It's them. I'm gonna do as much as I can to stay. So, looks like it's gonna be coming in and out in the hot guys, but Chestnut Hill was in the black, like I said. Caldwell was in the white. It's in semifinals. Like what the thing says. Semifinal matchup.
Coached by Jonathan Geist. His 6th season, the Temple University graduate in 04, assisted by TJ McAdams and Madeline Jimenez, the Chestnut Hill graduate of 2023.
We got a pretty good matchup. 2 versus 3 matchup. Like the announcer said, Caldwell had the better.
Kicking off at the same time today, so we'll keep an eye on that score and have it updated for you throughout this game. As that one's just about a minute in down in Philadelphia at Ravenhill Field. Don't forget, you can check out the CACC Network, the official digital network of the Central Atlantic Collegiate Conference. The network encompasses all original programming from Caldwell Athletics, including games and Cougar Spotlight interview shows. You can access the network on both your desktop and mobile/tablet devices, as well as OTT platforms like Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, and Apple TV. The official website is caccnetwork.com, while the CACC Network app is available for iOS in the App Store and Android on Google Play. A windy game. Obviously, we talked about these field conditions before, the strict grass field, and how it's going to affect these players. You see Ariana Galminaro wearing tights underneath her uniform, not something we traditionally see. She likes to ride around a lot, usually just rocking those shorts. Both keepers talking right now for the Cougars, getting Gamanara locked in here. Backup keeper Jackie Regan coming over here to fist bump the announcers and getting us ready to.
Looks like you could do that knock, guys, so I guess that's not me, it's the computer. I don't know. I might, you know what I'll probably do half. I don't know. I'll probably do it the whole game. I don't know. I'll probably just do the whole game, guys, so I'm just not sure. I'll see how it goes, maybe.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we're underway. Johnson with a nice move back to her left. And Amador saying in her face, Aitson now dribbling up with it. To Petto on the left side of the field. Off the leg up to George, and the Cougars will have a quick throw. Solo here today on the CACC Network is normal partner of these soccer games. Jorge Gutierrez unable to make it the standout for the men's soccer team. Ayla Frazier here looking to send a deep through ball to get Cardenas involved early. And Virginia Perry will regroup it for the Griffins. Perry's had talent to play multiple sports at Chestnut Hill. Has also had some experience on the women's lacrosse team. Throwing here for the Griffins. And Itzen right on her back along with Renat. It'll be a throw for Chestnut Hill. Mashing, sending that one deep. Gervais trying to get under it. Kind of making a good run. Switch it to her right, trying to get a shot off, and on the side of the net it goes. So Gervais takes the first shot of the game, just over a minute in. But can't get that one on net. And slipping on that goal kick there, Esposito. We talked about the field conditions. Those muddy areas by the net. Sometimes these opposing keepers not used to it traditionally on a turf setting. Chelsea Ritter will have the throw. Chestnut Hill rocking all black uniforms, white numbers, black shorts. That one was close to a handball there off the elbow, but instead Caldwell will play with it forward. The Cougars in their white uniforms, white shorts, red numbers. Sheena Claus.
No pen
Chestnut
there.
Hill team where many
No pens there.
of the players, about half, are actually from Philadelphia. And a roster that only contains players from Pennsylvania and New Jersey. So scouting obviously very local for Coach Geist's squad. Pass there by Petto, got fancy with it, but it dribbles out over the white chalk. Talk about strategies today, how aggressive this Cougars team is going to be. Maria Frazier might have gotten away with a little foul there, but Chestnut Hill will regain possession.
Oh, I have one.
And kick it back out to the Cougars. We saw the same thing in the Bridgeport game. The first 5 to 10 minutes was a feeling out process for both teams, especially in
Mommy's next to mommy's
tournament play. It
chair.
was the same thing for Chestnut Hill before putting up 3 in the second half.
To the in between
Golden
chairs.
Beacon.
There's a
Oh,
That one stays in. Johnson trying to make a run at it.
what?
We're not all over her. We've seen
some pictures up there.
Shelby be tasked to guard
Do you have any more of those pins?
forward so far this
I don't
season.
know.
Let's see if you have any more
Having
pins.
guard Chloe out and on Saturday.
No, go downstairs to get the pen first.
Throwing
Pins
Cody
will probably be
Ritter
down there.
into the box. Sullivan trying to gain possession of it and cleared out by Brunot. Another Chestnut Hill player slipping there. It's like a little shot on goal, and Galminaro will chase after it for the Cougars. As Cardenas took off her gloves there. So it's cold conditions. Some players wearing some different equipment that they wouldn't traditionally wear, whether it's gloves, headbands, leggings, and sometimes it's a mental thing where it can get in your head and wearing something you don't traditionally have on. Amador passing it to Frazier on the left side of the Cougars' own side. Edo nearly turning that one over to Sullivan. Threw off the field. Gervais trying to get after it, but it'll be off a Griffin and it'll be a Cougar throw.
Nope. I found
About 5
one
minutes
pin.
into
Look.
this one.
Where's Julia's pictures?
Little
Behind
CC
that?
Network.
I had them right next to each other.
And I,
So do.
Back heel kick their opportunity. Esposito scoops that one up with ease.
huh?
Yep, we did. We covered Julia up.
Pires. Oh, hard collision head to head, and they're going to get looked at here. Oh, Melissa Pires
Oh, damn.
sliding head to head with Abby Collins. Collins went into her.
She's home.
Their head, and
She didn't see my car?
yeah, Pires is going to come look at
Jeez,
possibly
Kirk.
shaking up here on the field. And hard collision. Collins stood up and dangerous by Abby, but
Oh,
Pires
come on. Don't tell me that it's all black now.
posted that one, and Melissa was gonna to come off here due to it being a head
She
injury.
both have to come off.
She's okay. No call on Collins though. And
Caldwell ball.
Pires
Should be drop ball then.
Sub back on. Got quickly evaluated by our great training staff here, and now Chestnut Hill with advantage. Coach Geis being strict here on the sideline about not being allowed to send her back in yet. So some mind games already going on here, but that's the rule. And off the leg, Esposito still in the box,
What colors?
and now cleared out.
Chestnut Hill.
Still in the threat, the Cougars. Haley fumbled that ball. So this
Check the hills right
to
there.
the Chestnut Hill keeper early.
I see him now.
Slippage on the goal kick, and now just kind of fumbling that ball there. But the Griffins able to get it out and out of danger. Foul here. It's going to go to Caldwell. No one on Mosteller. So free kick coming from the right side of the field, just above the box, facing that right post. 6 Cougars in the box, lining up for an eye. Pires has 3 Griffins in a wall in front of her. Let's see if she goes to the net or tries to cross it in. She's got Gervais in there along with Frazier looking inside the box. Header by Cardenas. And saved by Esposito, who throws it quickly, trying to get it going back the other way. Johnston Passes it to Rebecca Dalton. Trying to get it inside to Sullivan. And Amador going down. Back to the Cougars.
Guys, it's not me. I don't know why it keeps going from black to and then back to the screen, so I don't know.
Chestnut Hill players talking about the field conditions here. It is indeed a grass field, but it gets you back to the authentic old side of soccer. You got to appreciate it at times.
Where are they playing?
Caldwell.
I played when I was younger. I prefer the grass atmosphere rather than that synthetic turf. It's also better for your ankles and your feet. Traditionally, there are less injuries in sports
Yeah.
versus the turf. You see in American football all the
No.
time what the turf does to ACLs and Achilles and that sort of thing. So complaining about the field conditions isn't really going to get you far today. Goal kick here for Esposito, and that one just hooks out of bounds. So rare miscue there on the goal kick. Caldwell having most of the possession here in the last 3 minutes. Still only 8 minutes into this game, and Cardenas has it deflected out of play.
I think that's the field you were at.
No. Definitely.
to
Unless they
Pirates.
built all that stuff. I don't remember
Johnson
that
wanted
being
to get
there.
higher in the formation.
Wow, it was a long time ago. It was 13 years ago.
And
The one end had
going up for that
up
header
this one
there.
had
Actually,
a
12.
Stay
12.
here with
Whatever.
Caldwell.
Mm-hmm.
Still 0-0 down in Jefferson. Wilmington actually has 3 shots in that game versus the Rams 0.
Oh,
Just about 14 minutes into it. Wilmington also with a shot on goal. Obviously, the Wildcats went to the NCAA tournament last year as an at-large, despite not making the conference championship. So, a team with high aspirations as well in the Wilmington Wildcats. Fraser will have it throw
you
in.
need my pull out. I need to do my picks.
We'll try to go deep to Itzen, who's
What?
got
I'm leaving.
the
I just
5'7"
printed them out at Mark's.
height mismatch. And Mashing will send it forward. Amador trying to keep it
Thank
alive.
you.
Caldwell trying to go on a run here. Pires looking at Gervais, Tina making a run at it. And kicked out by Ava Mosteller, the freshman from Riverton, New Jersey.
We do our picks tonight because I'm going to a hockey game. So I'm going to a hockey game
One of
tomorrow
5
night.
New Jersey players on this Chestnut Hill team. The rest
what
all
I'm
from
doing?
VA. A deep throw in the corner. On a flag. Ayla Frazier. Trying to get it to Cardenas. And cleared out by McCallion, the 5'7" defender from Haddon Heights, New Jersey. Itzen coming back for it. Nice to see Itzen playing well out there. Obviously, he's dealt with some injuries this season. And then
Thank
another
you.
slip there. Sullivan goes down and kicks it out.
I wonder if that's Andy's niece, the Johnston. Probably is.
Sent forward by Virginia Perry. Kloss to Ritter. And Chelsea Ritter will just kick it out. Chestnut Hill not getting much going on offense so far. Can't really get into their formation. The Cougars pressing hard and being aggressive so far. Itzen to Bernat. And now turn it back over to George. Hayden Johnson on the right side. Johnson trying to send it into the box. And Gamanara will catch that one off the bounce for Caldwell.
The fun fact, guys, these two teams met last year
Big boot. Oh, punt there for
in the
Gamanara.
quarterfinals.
And
Caldwell
Hedo
beat
trying to
Jefferson,
run after
beat
it. Will stay in. Cleared away.
Chestnut Hill in penalty kicks last year in the quarterfinals. That's another fun fact. Besides the other one being these two teams met.
Just trying to encourage her teammates to stay warm. Itzen tackled from behind. Refs will call it clean. She went down. Dalton turns it back over to Cardenas. Ayla Frazier with it. Dishes it off to Rowe. Rowe being pressed hard by number 21 Collins. And now Gervais with a beautiful turn. Kind of trying to go at her. Tripped hard by Perry. Clean tackle though. And Johnston, left-footed input pass to Collins. Collins dished it off. Someone tried to go back to Johnston with it. And the George will go to Johnston in the middle. And now Chestnut Hill, another slip. And the Griffins team, 5th slip of the game so far. And it did rain a bit last night, but not too crazy here in Caldwell, New Jersey. Slide tackle there. Aggressive play by Ritter.
Sorry, guys. Trying to figure something out here. It's cold out today. Alexa,
Bernardo.
what's the weather in Caldwell, New Jersey?
Just over the midline.
Right now in Caldwell, New Jersey, it's 39 degrees Fahrenheit with flurries. Today's forecast
Shelby
has
sending
an
that one into the
abundance of
box.
clouds
Rose trying to
and
head
some
it.
flurries, with a high
Cardenas
of
keeping it
42
alive.
degrees
Pires
and a
trying to
low
get
of
after
31
it.
degrees.
Wow.
And that one deflected. Pires now
39
sends it in the box.
degrees where they're playing right now.
And Petto had a chance for a header there, but the Griffins
Alexa,
getting to it
what's
first.
the weather in Philadelphia?
We'll stay
Right
here
now
with
in
the Cougars.
Philadelphia,
Maria will have a quick
Pennsylvania, it's
throw.
40 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today's forecast has clouds with a
Frazier
chance
with
of
a wobbly
showers,
throw
with a
in.
high of 45 degrees and a low of 35 degrees.
It's only 1 degree different between here and there.
Cardenas has it at the top of the box. A foot pass and trying to get Gervais open.
Trying
Play
to
a match
figure
today
this
by
out,
Stella
guys.
McCallion, the senior defender, formerly of Cabrini. As we know, Cabrini Sports University shut down a few years back, but very talented school. Itson has it off for Chestnut Hill. Sending it away, and Johnston gets the turnover. Johnston around mashing, and Brunot will clear it away. You see the impressive dribbling ability there of the freshman Hayden Johnston is going to be a problem for the next 3 years for the Cougars. Well, game started, 6 goals, 2 assists on the year for Hayden.
Sure, yes. Hayden Johnston already has 2 goals during the playoffs, too, so she had 2 out of the 3 goals in the quarterfinal win. Chestnut Hill's quarterfinal win
Deflected by Amador, and now gets it back
against
inside the box. Collision. And Frazier goes down. Ayla took a big hit there.
Goldie
And
Beagle.
it's going to be the
3
first corner of the
0.
game for both
Chestnut
teams.
Hill beat Goldie
It'll be
Beagle
the
3
Griffins.
0.
As we
And
approach
Hayden
15
Johnston
minutes
had
into this first half,
2
about 1/3 of
out
the
of
way
the 3
through.
goals.
The first true set piece opportunity. You had the free kick on the right side before by Pires. Cougars unable to do anything with it. And it'll be a corner here. Left-footed corner kick in and headed out by Pires. Bernat. A little miscommunication there. Petto unable to get to it. Throwing from Kloss.
I think I'm just going to keep it going, guys. I don't know. I mean,
And Sullivan trying to get it in. Dalton fighting for it, and now back up top we go. And, yep, looks like it got one of the Griffins players in the elbow there. It'll go to Chestnut Hill. It's called action. Mashing.
I'm going to decide what I'm going to do, guys. Just do the first half, then come back and do the second.
Still a feeling out process here early on the CACC Network. Trevor Spinelli with you. Semifinals of the 2025 CACC Women's Soccer Tournament. The Cougars, the 2 seed. Beautiful backheel pass there by Petto to Itson. Itson making a run at it. Closely defended by Ritter. Stays here with the Cougars.
I just think it's easier to do it that way than
Number 1 Jefferson, number 4
the other
Williamson
way.
Saturday at post.
Yeah, because you guys were, I just want,
Inside the box opportunity. Run at it underneath. Tennis shot. Score. Gervais strikes first. About 17 minutes. Bench fired up. Who else for the reigning CACC Player of the Year? Able to stick with it, get under her defender, follow the ball perfect.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do it that way, guys.
Caldwell takes the lead here, and Chestnut Hill's going to have to pick up their sense of urgency. So back into action here. Griffins find themselves trailing. Something that didn't happen in the Goldie Beacom game as they had a shutout in that one. The head of Curry there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it that way.
A throw in from Ayla. Ayla directing where she wants her teammates and tries to go deep to Tina with it. A little misdirection off the head of Cardenas, and Cardenas goes down hard. As the sun starts to come out, maybe the weather will improve to 36 degrees now. Pires. Amador. Maria Frazier. They were looking for Gervais, making a run across the field by the box.
I don't know, guys. I'm still trying to figure this out, but yeah, I'm definitely just going to do it that way.
Cut off there by Ayla. Ayla
Half
Frazier,
by
nice
half,
move
like
there,
I
getting
did.
past Sullivan. Ayla dishing it off to Cardenas. Caldwell trying to get the opportunity to put in another and extend their lead, but taken back by the Griffins. 22, Rebecca Dalton gives it back to Maria. Dalton guarding Frazier tough. Little hand play there between both players. And Dalton just smiles at that one and walks away.
About 12 minutes in. I started before the
Still
clock did
0-0
so.
down in Jefferson right now. 24 minutes have passed. Jefferson's now match willing. Not. And that one went off of Dalton, so it'll be the Cougars. Ball, great effort there by Shelby, who's been so impressive this season on the defensive end. Now, Kloss. Johnson trying to get position on Maria Frazier. Johnson deflected there by Bernat. Itzen making a run at it. Pedo, center of the field. Pedo, nifty through ball pass. Gervais. And Gervais just took a little bit too big of a touch on that one. A rare miscue from stays with the Cougars.
Yeah, I'm thinking, guys, it's
Throw in from Maria. Good position here by Itzen. To Amador. Yoli in the center. Goes back, makes a move. Hits Ayla. Being pressed hard here by Dalton, the Cougars. And now it's Sullivan going at them.
yeah.
Playing a little
I think
keep away pass.
yeah, I'm definitely going to do half by half, guys. It's
Pedo had to take a
easier
big touch of
for
that one.
me.
With a lot of speed behind.
And
Throw in for the Cougars. Just over 20 minutes into the first half. Gervais striking first for
it looks
Caldwell.
like both coaches are having wins right now. Jonathan, relax.
35 minutes for the Cougars to score first goal against Bridgeport. So a faster start today.
Oh, you're talking to the ref. I thought you were talking to
Maria.
the
Turning, looking for Tina. Tina's got it back again in the box. Opportunity, long distance shot. Diving save Esposito off her right hands. And Tina was aiming for that left. And Collins. Coach Geist not happy about something. Some call here. Screaming at the refs.
well, it should be.
Itzen. Pedo making a turn on it. That's a beautiful ball. Lexi able to get under it. Running the opposite way. Hits Tina. Also has Rowe in the box. Tough collision there. Tina sticks with it. Going under. Switching back to her right. Has 3 Griffins on her. Still on her right foot. Gervais and Cardenas. Pires. Almost got through there to Pedo. I think that one was deflected by the Griffins. And instead, it'll be a goal kick coming for Chestnut Hill. So it looks like it touched nobody and just kind of went through the seam there, the hole, and out of play it went. Actually, the flag was raised, so it was a late offsides call, which is why the Griffins are having the goal kick here. Ref's explaining something to Coach Geist over here. We'll have a stoppage. Is not really news, information, video highlights, and more of all your favorite Cougars teams. Check out the official CaldwellAthletics.com website, Facebook.com website. Facebook, X, and Instagram are also great ways to follow the Cougars. Just search Caldwell University Athletics on Facebook and follow at Caldwell Cougars on X and Instagram. As my papers were flying away from me here in the booth. Got them back. 23:05 to go. Goal kick coming from Haley Esposito. Mashing. Stuffs that one out.
I hope Chester will come back and win, but
To George. Looking for Johnston, and Brunon's been all over her. And Jefferson strikes first.
wow.
On the board. A goal by Mia Ferrara. Unassisted. 23-37 in the first half. The Rams lead the Wildcats 1-0 at Ravenhill Field. Cardenas again causing problems for this Griffins team. Had some solid runs today and really putting pressure on defense. You see it on a play like that. Gaining Caldwell possession, little break and a throw-in on their attacking side. Ayla looking for Itzen. Brunot going deep with that one. Esposito will just take it. And again, Coach Geist getting into it with some of the refs and the main ref overseeing everything here on the sideline. Looking through to Johnston. Brunot will turn and kick it out and regroup for the Cougars. Smart play there, just letting her team reset their formation, even if it gives the Griffins a throw. And just like that, they turn it back over. Gervais trying to make a run at it, deflected out by McCaullian. And off the foot of the George there. George still with it, falls. Passes it to the right side by Ritter. Chelsea Ritter now one-on-one with Maria Frazier. And Maria had it for a second. Now Itzen back to Maria. Has Petto up there. Lexi trying to stay on and make a run with her. Here's Lexi with it. And back to Chestnut Hill. Dalton. To George.
20 minutes left in the first half.
Ritter. Here's Hayden Johnson. And Johnston passes it back to McCaullian. To number 9, Virginia Perry. Gervais was almost able to get that one.
I forgot about
Instead, Stellar comes to support her. And Collins trying to get into the box. Brunot again clearing it away. So little momentum here for the Griffins. First time they've really had a sense of offense in this game. 20 minutes to go. First half. You're still leading 1-0. Petto. Gervais trying to make a run at it. Tina outpacing the Griffins on the foot of Gervais. Gervais' shot saved by Esposito. And Tina out down hard. See if she's okay.
Check that out, goalie.
Field conditions over there, slow to get up, and again, an absolute shank of a punt by Esposito. Goes out of play and back to the Cougars. You see the wind and how it's taking this ball. Might just be a goal kick you want to take on the ground if you're the Griffins, because that's twice now that the kick from Esposito has just went straight out of bounds.
It's a good game. I mean, 1-0. What do you expect? Semifinals, right?
Okay, making an incredible run underneath. What a move by Ayla Frazier. And cleared out by Perry, sending it forward. Johnston. And Johnston just off her head. Didn't really stop to take a real touch at it. Bernat was right up in her grill. Itson going up with the header, that 5'7" height advantage. And Amador had a 1-on-3 there.
Let me know.
By Dalton, Rebecca fighting for it for
Feel
Chestnut
free
Hill.
to
Tight
let me
rest.
know
Right on the leg of
something.
Collins. And
Anything.
now Pedo ends up with it, the captain and the black armband for the Cougars. Abby Collins. Oh, hard collision. Sullivan took it from Amador there, and she is going to be looked at immediately. Ref calls it, and tough head-to-head contact there.
You know what?
Lauren Sullivan down on the field currently for Chestnut Hill. So clock will stop at 18:38 here, and she's a little shaken up. See if there's a sub going in. If there is, it looks like it's going to be number 16, Peyton Lennon, the junior midfielder from Huntington Valley, PA, Lower Moreland High School, and bleeding from the nose coming off is Sullivan. So hard collision there. The blood dripping down to her mouth.
Maybe broke her nose.
Should get cleaned up by possibly looked at for the head just to be sure. And players trying to keep warm here on the sideline. Staff with hand warmers in hand. 18:38 to go, first half. So Lennon subbing in there. Free kick for Chestnut Hill.
Ow. 1-0 still to Caldwell, but
Training staff for the Griffins cleared away there by Chestnut Hill. 18:15 to go, first half. Jefferson's really taken over that game down at Raven Hill Field. No shots from Wilmington in about the last 20 minutes. Long blue balls forward. Johnston into the box. Hayden trying to get after it now. And nearly had Dalton. The Cougars doing a nice job on defense. Nice touch there off the leg of Mo Stellar. Gervais trying to go back and make a run. And now we're going back and forth again. Dalton. Would have been a great ball, but a little miscommunication. Collins unable to make the run for it. Rebecca Dalton's been very impressive so far in this game. The senior forward, hoping this isn't her last game of her career. Itson. And Melissa bodied there by Collins. Amador, and now Collins still with it. Nice play there overall by Abby Collins. Dalton. Collins lets that one go. Taken by DeGeorge. DeGeorge turning on Pedo. Pedo slipped there. And Perry slips as well. There's Lennon. Peyton, who just subbed in for the banged up Sullivan, still getting cleaned up now, holding her nose on the bench, and I think that was supposed to be a shot, but it went wide. The wind kind of just took it. George unable to get that one close to the net, and try to take the long attempt at it. See what it's listed as in our stats, but Cougars will have a throw. In the corner, Itson.
back in about 2 minutes, guys. You guys will do something.
Throw right back. Corner coming here for the Cougars. It'll be taken by Pires. So Melissa in the corner. Cougars stacking the box. Having 4 defenders back. Pires into the back post. And that's a beautiful setup off the corner. Just unable to get it inside that bar. Slide tackle attempt there by Ayla Frazier. Here's Brunot. Shelby. Gervais trying to make a run at it. Haley Esposito coming out for it, but instead cleared away by the Chestnut Hill defense. So it'll be a throw-in for Caldwell. A beautiful setup on the corner again, but off the post by the header attempt by Cardenas. Cleared out by the Griffins again. Under 14 to go in the first half. This cold Tuesday afternoon. I'm not sure if Sullivan lost a tooth on that collision or not, but cleaned up and begging your coaches to get back into this game. Abby Collins. It's a great ball. Dominara waiting for it and now picks it up. Ari hasn't had to do a ton of work so far today. Caldwell defense has been great thus far. Only 1 shot overall for Chestnut Hill. It was on goal, however, but lacking offense so far. Tyna trying to run through Perry there. Virginia. Ayla to Itzik. Going the opposite way. Johnson trying to make a run at it. Bernat with a right foot. Pires off the knee of Perry, and might have deflected off Pires actually after that. As we see Bryce Westervelt, the freshman midfielder from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and she'll get Johnston her first break of the game. Hayden unable to get anything going so far today. Headed forward by the Cougars, like Cardenas. Travis. Tyna off the head there of a Griffin player into the box. Pedo! And off on Pires. Sullivan will sub out Rebecca Dalton. Dalton will get her first break of the game. So Dalton and Johnson, the 2 leading forwards on this team, both getting a little breather here. Still 1-0 Cougars. And another funky goal kick there. But instead the Griffins getting after that one, deflected out by Melissa Pires. And keeping it in play there. Turning, tackle from behind, late whistle there from the referee. It'll be on Pedo. Lennon with her hands up. Have to redo that one. As George didn't take it from the exact spot. It was supposed to be from farther back. They'll give it to Perry to take. That's where you want to take it if you're Chestnut Hill. And Virginia with another great ball in the box, but Pires there with the header to clear it away.
How about that?
Perry will sprint over and take a throw for the Griffins. And that one hung in the air for quite a bit. Klaus. And off the leg there of Cardenas. Rowe kind of stuck in the middle of trying to save it. We see number 12, Bella Noble, getting ready to go in for Caldwell. Press it forward. And so it'll be Noble, and she'll be going in for the captain, Lexi Petto. Bella
Shower, guys.
comes in this season mostly as a super sub. 17 games played, 2 games started, 4 goals, 3 assists.
So yeah, we'll do both halves.
Cody going the full. And slipping there was no place. She just got onto the field. We talked about the rain last night and how this cold weather might affect these field conditions today. 8:15 to go. Lennon has it bounce off her head, still sticking with it with her body, passing it back, and that one went out. Perry tried to move it quickly. Instead, the whistle blown. Quick throw on the side coming to Caldwell.
Yeah.
As see the Cougars players who, or the Griffins players who just came off, getting their jackets on and warming up, so perhaps long break on the side before starting the second half for Johnston and Dalton. Headed up by Lennon. Mashing, and Bernat calls her off. Shelby turning with it. Hard deflection there. Shelby still battling for it. And ruled clean. Coach Ajay not thrilled about that one. Off the head there, Vela Frazier turning back. Pires deflected by the Griffins. Pires' pass now over the head of the defense and cleared out. Under 7 to go in the first half. This cold weather just keeps picking up.
Apologize, guys, if
And another
this is
slip
not
there
the best
from
picture, but
Haley Esposito.
second half, I'm gonna figure it out.
Frazier. Head pass. Pires trying to get after
I
it.
think it's better if I just hold it like this.
Collins. Another one of those plays where Abby Collins had great body position, helping out her team. And down in Jefferson, we've reached halftime. 1-0 Rams. We're just hoping to hold on, and so are the Rams to set up a rematch from last year's final in this tournament. But only time will tell. 6 to go. Cougar Pride is the official booster club for Caldwell University Athletics. Cougar Pride gives Cougar fans an opportunity to get involved and play an active role in supporting Caldwell University Athletics and its student athletes. Contact the Cougar Pride coordinator at 973-618-3567. That's 973-618-3567. Or Cougar Pride at caldwell.edu to sign up now. Number 14, Kendall Guyton, sophomore defender in Philadelphia, getting ready to be another sub for the Griffins. Guyton getting loose here. After it, kind of a late call there, but ran over Klaus and it's going to be deemed a foul. Bella getting a warning there. And she has the physicality and brings that 5'9" height that not a lot of these players contain. Cardenas slips down there. And nice turn there by Collins at long distance shot. And trying to test Galminara, but not near the net. So, Guyton. Kendall. Shove it in for Abby Collins. Collins getting her work cut out for her in the last 15 minutes.
Don't know why it keeps moving, guys, but
So far, Noble, the only sub on the Cougars side, coach in his squad so
I don't know
far.
why it keeps moving.
4:15 to go. Okay. Rio, I've been throwing under 4 now. Noble off her chest, controlling it, battling for it, and taken away by number 7, DeGeorge. And cut out by Bernard, who's been flawless on the defensive end so far today. Shelby. McCullion. Forward to Gayton. And handball called there on the Cougars, so free kick just about 10 yards outside the box for Chestnut Hill. Missing it wide.
After number 14 runs over and mother broken nose, but she's back out there for Chestnut Hill.
Good attempt there for the
Yeah,
Griffins.
good. Just I'm happy to see her. She's all right.
Net. And slipping down there. This time is Ritter. Here's Ayla with it. Sullivan trying to get after the ball. Maria passing it. Passing after it. Lennon's still with it. Gets just Cardenas.
I'm hoping by the second half I
off
can.
to defender Cross, who now sends it up to Sullivan. Sullivan with a long through ball, trying to make a run at number 5 Ritter. And kicked away by the Cougars. Under 2 to go in the first half. Chestnut Hill trying to even this game up and find the equalizer. Bernat again. Here's Rowe Cardenas. Cardenas has Noble opposite side of the field if she wants her. Instead, she's going to go through to Gervais. Tina running the opposite way, having her head up. Physical play here. Through one Griffin, through 2 Griffins. Cardenas sticking with it. Just outside the box, left side of the field. Sending it in. Landing off her leg. Finds its way through to Noble. And saved by Haley Esposito just in front of the net.
If I don't move it, I think it's fine, but I don't know. So I think I'll be fine. 15 minutes and then I'll be back. Once the clock stops, once the game.
Perry throws it in off the head there of number 14, Gayton. And Gayton deflects it off of Ayla Frazier. Quick throw incoming here. Kendall will hit Sullivan. Back to Noble. Kendall trying to get back into it. Slippage there, big collision. You'd like to see a play on there if you're the Cougars, but instead it'll just be ruled a yellow. So first card of the game. This one will go to George.
Oh, come on, listen.
So listen to George draws a yellow. The senior midfielder from Warminster, Pennsylvania, also from Cabrini. So George and McCallion, both seniors, both came over from Cabrini for Chestnut Hill. 11 seconds to go.
That's right, because I was thinking about that. Where didn't let it go?
Nice opportunity before this clock ticks out in the first half for the Cougars.
I knew she didn't go to Chestnut Hill first year.
Paris Amador, top of the box. Mashing, sending it in. Noble off her head, possibly still sticking with it. Chestnut Hill clearing it out. 5 seconds to go. And matching one last attempt at it. And it'll take us to the end of the first half here on the CACC Network. Tana Gervais struck